Hey, Welsh Dragon Metals here. Today I'll be making a Sovereign St. George charm. There's the St. George charm there. Well, what will be. That was in a sovereign ring at some point, and I will be tidying that up. As you can see on the bottom, I've done a little bit of work on it already with a file. Make the edges yet less sharp. And I will be suspending it from a dangle charm. Also have an 18 carat gold filled clasp on it to finish it off, and some gold filled split rings. As you can see, they're quite thick. So let's make this charm partially recycled charm. Different camera angle today, you can see. Hopefully have a better view of things. The gold material that I snip off this around the edges I will remelt at some point to a small nugget. No point wasting it. Good metal. It's highly likely 9 carat gold. That's what sovereign rings are generally made out of. That and copper. Gives it that nice sort of shiny colour. You can also mix gold, 9 carat gold with silver, but it looks different. More platinumy, if I have to say. So, more silvery. Hey. Sorry about that. Doesn't seems my hair is doing its own thing. There's some. A little bit more. I think I'll go around the other way. That'd be possible. Yeah. I'll very carefully peel along the rim. I don't want it to break into the center or snap or anything. So I do it very carefully. Hey! So, there we go. Can tidy that up on the end by there a little bit more. Snip off that tiny bit there. Okay, should be able to. Okay. Also be filing it a bit anyway. I don't want any sharp edges cutting my skin or anyone else's if I decide to sell this at some point, which I might do. Who knows? Bend that over a bit. File next. This stuff files actually really quite easily, surprisingly, but it is 9 carat gold, which is generally easy to work. It's just copper with a bit of gold in it. About 30%, something like that. A bit more actually. See bits flaking off. There's bits of sharp edges that have been from the cutting there. That's what I'm getting rid of here with the filing. Also give it a better shape. Could do this in a vise, but then I will have way less control over the filing. And it is somewhat fine filing here. Sorry about that. There again. Shouldn't take too long to do this part. Ooh, very nice. Coming along nicely, look at that. Not too much left to do. And I will punch a hole in it, which I'll just use a simple steel spike on top of a sort of one of those survival multi-tool type things. Don't need to do anything major. Okay, nicely tidied up. Look at that. Let's have a little close-up inspection before I put a hole within it. Look at that. Nice and rounded, very shiny now. Focus. There we go. Extremely bright. Quite nice and golden. Back to construction. Here is the spike that I will be using. Deadly looking thing, huh? And a watchmaker's hammer. Try to get a little bit of better focus there. Only want a very small hole right by here. Wow, look at that. It's actually just dented straight through that. There is another end on it, however, a knife. Try and poke a hole straight through it. Obviously, it's quite strong, its alloy. No, there is a hole. It just needs to be poked through a bit better. A twist. Yeah, we're through. Very good. I don't want the hole to be too big anyway. It's a tiny hole there now. I probably should have used the knife from the start rather than that spike. I've used that spike before. It's low grade crappy Chinese steel. You know the stuff. Not quite steel, not British steel. Used to make the best high carbon steel in the world, but not anymore. Should be able to get that split ring through there now. Put that blade away. It's obviously going to cut me up at some point if I don't. Split ring is through. And I will be adding an infinity component to it also. An infinity link. This is the sovereign face charm piece completed. Wow, that is incredibly reflective. You can see it's nice and tidy now. Now we'll make the dangle charm chain part. Won't be using no split ring opener for this. I'm only doing a few links here, so there's no need. Just use my nails. It's not like I'm weak or anything. Do this practically every day. Make things. A little bit loose on my clasp right there. There you go. Here's the dangle charm piece. As you can see, it dangles incredibly well and incredibly dangly. This is actually e-waste copper also, that I got from various electronics. Good use for making recycled jewellery, recycling electronic waste components. And we're all done. Look at that. That's actually better than expected. And we'll have a little close-up look now. The finished item. Lots of bits all over the place there. There we go. Had some issues focusing there. Sorry about that. And as you can see, even the copper is extremely shiny. That is why I chose this type of e-waste copper. It's bright stripped copper. There's the St. George face, sovereign face. It's incredibly shiny, as I'm very hard to focus on because of that. There we go. Very nice piece, considering its partially recycled nature. Well, till next time.